What up, y'all? It's me, Hector Pizarro again, your personal trainer. Coming all the way from Puerto Rico. I wanted to give some, healthy and eating habits, and to give you out some tips, and talk about some things that we haven't even heard of, stuff that people in school, in our communities, or families, or cultures haven't taught us about, like energy balance. Energy balance is the relationship between energy intake, what you eat, and energy output, what you burn out. So basically, you want to make sure, like, if you eat some salads, if you eat healthy things, you also got to understand that you're going to need some type of unhealthy things so that it can contribute and work throughout your body in the right way, so that your body feels like it has enough fuel, it has enough calories to function. Like, we know that 3,500 calories works in a pound. It's in a pound. So you want to make sure that if your desired weight is like 140, just add a zero to it. So you want to make sure you eat around 1,400 to 1,600 calories a day. And make sure that you keep yourself active. Like, you keep yourself active and moving around, things that you know that you're going to have improvement. And improvements are not going to show in a week or a day. You're going to feel it within. Once you start feeling that within, that energy, that inner love, things around that area, it's going to help you benefit in doing more for yourself and loving more for yourself. Because I know that I'm the type of person, I like to see things in order to believe it. So my advice to y'all is that we have to be patient on this ride, because if you're not patient, then we're just going to all, fail. And that's where the snacks are going to get into us, all the stuff that are unhealthy for us. So, like, tips for cooking and all that stuff for successful weight loss, remember that use low-fat cooking methods such as poaching, roasting, barbecuing, grilling, and steaming. I have my own steamer where I cook my rice. I do my potatoes in there. I boil my chicken in there. I have like the whole everything a stove I like to use. I like to do things very natural without butter and stuff like that. Olive oil, just a tad bit, to put on the water if you want to boil it. Some seasonings, slightly coated, because I know sometimes we can be heavy on putting seasonings because we love flavor and things like that. But remember that some of these seasonings and some of these sugary products ain't good for us, especially if you come within a family that has a lot of high blood pressure, diabetes, etc. And that runs in my family, so I got to make sure that I keep myself very healthy. Again, avoid extreme calorie restrictions. Don't skip meals. If you're skipping meals, like if you're going to go from breakfast all the way to dinner, you're going to know that when it comes to dinner time, you're going to eat like 4 plates. You got to make sure that, you have enough to bring in snacks. You have enough to, when you eat breakfast, and if you're feeling slightly hungry, you can eat an apple, you can eat a vegetable, things like that. Stuff so that when dinner comes, you won't be as hungry, and you won't be as motivated to eat more. I know sometimes we can eat within the eyes, so that's difficult for us. And it's also good to eat a slice of bread, or something really, really small, so that when it's time for you to eat dinner, you don't eat as much. Like on your plate, just try it. Like every day, just cut your plate in half. Sometimes we fill our plates more than what we need. And, sometimes we got to make sure that we're eating just to be full, but not eating at the same time to over-exaggerate. Because remember, our stomach and our bodies can only take so much. Lose weight slowly. Only 1 or 2 pounds per week. Remember, and I keep increasing and I keep saying, how many calories are in a pound? 3,500. Doesn't mean you can eat 500 calories a day to lose weight. No. Gotta make sure you want to eat less or above, the 3,500. You want to make sure that you keep yourself good, keep yourself toned. Make sure that you're not eating excessively over them calories. Like, check your sodas, check your chips, check your candy, all that. Like, if you keep a productive notebook where you write your ingredients and stuff like that, see how many calories you're taking in within a day, you'll be surprised at how people really have tremendous high amounts, you know. So you gotta be careful on that. And also, when you're gonna eat slow. A lot of people eat fast, like it's ridiculous, and that's not good. Your food gotta digest right, and if you eat slow, you'll see that you won't eat as much than when you eat fast. Keep yourself active. At least exercise 30 minutes to 45 minutes a day. You know, it could be from walking around, it could be jogging, it could be riding a bike, walking to work. It could be anything that has to do with movement. You know, a lunchtime, if you're not hungry, you know, go around for a walk or for a jog. You know, keep yourself active. Like every day, make sure that you have yourself an activity. You know, and every day be different. Don't let your body get used to certain things, because once your body get used to certain things, then you're going to be dragging. You're going to be like, no, I'm going to do it tomorrow. You're going to be hesitating. And try to reward yourself with something other than food, because I know sometimes it happens with kids. You know, oh, mommy can have a brownie, mommy can have a cookie, and well, if you do your homework, you can have all that, or if you behave in school, you can have that, or we can go out to eat. You know, try to do things that do not include food. You know, because we live in a society where we are majority obese. You know. And we have to make sure that we are loving ourselves, but at the same time, we are also disciplining ourselves in ways to eat and how to keep ourselves and maintain ourselves and educate ourselves about it. Because I know sometimes it's harmless. You know, it is very harmless, and we're not thinking about the effects and the harms that it can do in the future. So just, you know, try to do something different. You know, instead of rewarding with food, try to reward with, you know, doing an outdoor activity. You know, going out hiking, going camping, canoeing, doing things that have to do with fun things. You know, those are fun activities, because once you become addicted to an addict of eating and all the sweets, you know, everything starts at a small age. So let's try to break habits and move forward in healthy eatings. You know, it's okay to say, you know, eat an apple. It's okay to suggest things in ways that they can be different in your culture. Because I know sometimes, you know, coming from a Puerto Rican household, if you tell your parent to eat a fruit or something, they want to look at you like you have 4 heads or something like that. So it's daring to be different. You know, daring to stand out in a place where being different, it's not okay. So I'll give you that task. I'll give you the task of being different and taking that risk to be different, and offer something different in your life. Offer something different to your family. Offer something different to yourself. You know, this is a commitment within yourself. So tell yourself, I love myself. I can do this. I want to live here longer for my kids. I want to see them graduate to college and see their kids. So within myself and my energy, you gotta trust yourself, believe it, own your words, you know, and start to look at your cabinet, start to see what's healthy, what's not healthy, start to see what's needed. And yes, it's true. Some people say eating healthy it can be expensive, but also it can be inexpensive if you know what you're doing. You know, and eating healthy doesn't always mean eating salads every day. It just means, you know, cutting down on salts, cutting down on seasonings, cutting down on deep frying, you know, cutting down on eating out, you know, cutting down in things that have to do with things that if you know you're not going to be active, can harm you or can add weight and calories to you. So just remember, you know, this is something that you have to start within. Because if you want to see a change, you need to be the change within. So again, my name is Hector Pizarro. God bless. You know, love you all.